Good times.
Southern California has the best weather anywhere, but when it changes, and it does, that's when you count on Eyewitness News. With frequent updates all morning long and real-time forecasts, we're not just accurate, we're AccuWeather.
Mornings at 4, 5, and 6.
Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Now at 11 a.m., showers over the Southland this morning, but the heaviest rain is yet to come. Wet roads already leading to several crashes as we prepare for a drenching that could trigger flash floods and mudslides. Good morning. This is Eyewitness News at 11 a.m. live on ABC 7, Hulu, and wherever you stream. I'm Colleen Sullivan.
And I'm Tim Caputo in for Philip Palmer. Millions of people are under flood watch and evacuation warnings this morning, especially in those recent burn areas as we get ready for even more rainfall over the next couple days.
And we are tracking the storm's impact all across Southern California, from the Inland Empire to the Valley and from the air. But we begin right now with meteorologist Brianna Ruffalo, who's tracking it all. Brianna.
Hey, good morning. And if there's good news out of this, it's that our rainfall totals are backing off a bit, but it doesn't put us out of that risk of flooding concerns and the possibility of flash flooding, because we are still expecting heavy rain at times. But luckily, the totals are coming down a bit, so I'll show you that in just a little bit here. But on Live Mega Doppler 7000, we just continue on with some very light rain throughout the Southland. It has been pretty consistent this morning, but, you know, most of these areas falling in the form of some sprinkles. Now, we had flood advisories in parts of Ventura County this morning. Now it's more LA County. It's set to expire by about noon. And what the flood advisories mean, that flooding's expected or ongoing. And this is minor flooding. This is areas of the Santa Clarita Valley down into Malibu. But as we pan out, the entire Southland, including the deserts, under flood watches through tomorrow. The watch means just be prepared, and that flooding is possible because we're still expecting the heaviest rain to be sometime between late tonight and tomorrow. So far, our rainfall totals favoring Ventura County mountains as expected. Matilaha Canyon over 2.5 inches so far. Those are the northern mountains near Ojai. Lake Casitas over 1.5 inches. And then as you get closer to some of the valleys, especially Van Nuys, just about 1/4 inch. So variable totals. We're going to talk about what we're expecting here in the next 24 to 36 hours as well when we get into the heaviest parts of it. Tim, Colleen, back to you.
All right, Brianna, thank you. And one of the threats from all this rain is raging river waters, which could lead to dangerous rescues.
Inland Empire Bureau Chief Rob McMillan joining us live from Colton, where first responders are at the ready. Rob, doesn't seem too bad at the moment there.
Right, just sprinkles so far. We're still waiting for the bulk of the rain to move into the Inland Empire. And when it does, not only will there be concerns up in the burn areas, but as you mentioned, behind me in the Santa Ana River. The Riverside City Fire Department's Swiftwater Rescue Team getting ready for what could be a busy weekend. With heavy rain expected, the water level in the Santa Ana River is expected to rise, bringing potentially dangerous conditions to a large number of people living in homeless encampments along the river bottom.
So yesterday, the city of Riverside sent out a wireless emergency alert along the area of the river bottom throughout the city of Riverside to notify anybody that might be living in or around the river bottom to get out of the area. Additionally, the Riverside Police Department has done a flyover with their helicopter doing announcements up and down river.
Division Chief Chuck Tasker said they haven't had any water rescues this season, but last year they were called out to the river a number of times. Not only can it be dangerous for people living in the river as the water level rises, but for first responders who are called in to rescue them.
Water is extremely powerful, so it can pin you up against debris or things like that within the river, so it's extremely dangerous.
There's also concern in some of the burn areas 5 years after the El Dorado fire ripped through Yucaipa and Oak Glen. There's still not enough coverage on the hillsides. A large debris flow came through Potato Canyon in Oak Glen during a powerful storm 2 months ago. And with heavy rain expected over the next several days, the San Bernardino County Fire Department is urging people living in the burn zones to get ready.
There's nothing that can stop a mudslide. Once it starts, it's on its own timetable. We will come and rescue and help if something should happen. But before that, you can pay attention to the weather. You can put together a bag so you're ready to go. You can make sure your phones are charged.
And the San Bernardino County Fire Department says another area they're concerned about is the bridge fire burn scar. That's the area near Mount Baldy that burned in September of last year. Some of the latest forecast models show the heaviest rainfall over the weekend could breach their thresholds. If that happens, it could increase the chances of a major mudslide. Live in Colton, Rob McMillan, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Rob, thank you. Let's head west. Eyewitness News reporter Carlos Granda continuing our storm track coverage from the San Fernando Valley.
And Carlos, I see that you have your hood on, so it's coming down there.
Yeah, I just heard Rob McMillan say it's not really raining yet there in the Inland Empire, but we are getting the rain here. We're on Fryman Road. Behind me, you can see Fryman Road is closed. One of the concerns, of course, is the hills here. You might remember in February of last year, there was a huge mudslide in this area. It sent large rocks and mud all over the place here, and firefighters had to help 16 residents evacuate from 9 houses, and that's why some residents now here are on alert. The steeper terrain is always at risk of something serious, and this area could see 3 to 5 inches of rain or even more, and these totals raise the risk of rock slides, mudslides, and debris flows in steep canyons and hillside zones. Now, on slopes, rainwater can rapidly accumulate, picking up loose soil, rocks, sending it downhill in a fast-moving flow. Even moderate rainfall rates can kick off a debris flow in these weakened hillsides. Now, some people have already placed plastic sheeting behind their homes.
Hope that the best will come our way, and that protection up there will be exactly that, protection. It could be against us, it could be for us. If the water comes rushing down that hill, there's nothing to stop it.
This slope will come down a little bit, you know, not too much, but you know, they clean it up pretty quick. And then we always get a bunch of mud flow from here, but it's not, you know, they clean it up.
So again, this morning we've seen the rain on and off, but right now it's actually picking up a bit. We're getting a decent amount of rain. So as you might imagine, the people here who live in this area are going to be keeping a very close watch on these hillsides. Reporting live from Studio City, I'm Carlos Granda, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Try to stay dry out there. Thank you, Carlos. All of our communities obviously should be cautious throughout this storm throughout the weekend, but especially in those recent burn scar areas. You see on your screen here, the highlighted areas are all under evacuation warnings. That includes the Palisades, the Eden, Kenneth, Sunset Canyon, and Bridge Fire burn areas. Should we start to see debris flow over the next couple of days, you may be asked to leave your home.
And all this rain means really slick roads and dangerous driving conditions. Scott Reif continues our Storm Track team coverage from the air on Air 7. Scott?
Yeah, we were able to get up, Colleen and Tim, out of Van Nuys Airport. I got a good look at the 405 of the Ventura Freeway, but there's a lot of fog in the San Fernando Valley. I wouldn't call it a heavy rain. It's a moderate rain, but the freeway conditions looked really good. I think a lot of folks just avoided the drive. They thought it was going to be heavy rain, and we get that from time to time, and we thought it would be horrible. This morning's commute was pretty bad. We're over the Hollywood Hills right now. You could tell it's pretty foggy in some areas. We're getting quite a bit of rain, but certainly be very careful. One thing I also noticed, the flood control channel that runs along the Ventura Freeway, that had a lot of water in it. I wouldn't say it's full, but certainly it's several feet right now of water flowing into the LA River. And then, of course, that's going to be a lot of water flowing through downtown, down into Long Beach. But certainly, if you're driving, be very careful. It's slippery everywhere from what we can tell. But the volume was a little lighter than we normally see. So in some sense, that was good news. Tim, Colleen?
Yeah, Scott, it's exactly what I was thinking. I thought, well, Friday light driving, which a lot of us in Southern California enjoy if we do commute to work. So it was a little lighter on the roads. Remember, you can always stay up to date on the weather by following our coverage. Scan the QR code on your screen to download the ABC 7 LA app as we track the rain.
Turning to other news on this Friday morning, an update on that death of a U.S. Border Patrol agent who was facing charges for drunkenly fighting Long Beach police officers.
Isaiah Hodgkin was reportedly involved in this June raid. The Long Beach Post says he died of an apparent overdose in August while he was awaiting trial.
Fullerton police working to track down the source of several bomb threats made at 4 schools as well as a hospital. No explosive devices were found at any of the schools or St. Jude Medical Center.
After a nearly 15-hour manhunt, a suspect is in custody this morning in connection with an on-campus shooting at Laney College in Oakland. The only person injured was legendary athletic director John Beam, who remains in critical condition.
Jaime Moore is officially LA's new fire chief. The LA City Council just confirmed Chief Moore in a vote just about 10 minutes ago. That nationwide search began after former LA Fire Chief Kristen Crowley was fired shortly after the Palisades fire. Moore is a 30-year fire department veteran and has been serving as commander of the Valley Bureau.
And we will continue to follow the storm all morning long. Coming up, Brianna's going to break down the latest timing.